Hey, Barry Boost, what's going on? What's going on, baby? How you doing? Good afternoon to you. I hope you are doing great today on this beautiful Tuesday. Hey, Miss Lewis. The weather is changing on us, y'all. Oh Lord, I got real chilly last night, honey. I turned the fans and everything off. Hey, Miss Ashley, how are you? How's everyone doing? Barry Boots, you at work? I know you is though. Yeah, it's getting kind of like um, getting very chilly in the mornings. Time for that hot chocolate, coffee. You know. Okay, you at work? Yep, I knew it. Hey, Miss D and chat. Hey, Miss M, how are you? How are you doing? Baby Boost, how did you enjoy your vacation? Did you enjoy yourself? And I know y'all heard about the girl that got unalived in Chicago yesterday. I was watching, somebody went live with it on Facebook, and I guess somebody shared it, and I watched a little bit of it. I couldn't watch too much of it, it's too much. It was a lot to watch. You said Houston doesn't owe me nothing. Well, you had a ball, and that's the most important thing. You enjoyed yourself, okay? Period. That was good. But yeah, I was watching the somebody went live. The lady got unalive yesterday. Her baby father's girlfriend unalived her. That was sad. Right in front of the kids' school and everything. Ooh, these people crazy out here. Think it's crazy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So I did see this. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like when people go live with too much stuff. Some of that stuff, oh, I just feel like it's not for social media, but you know, I guess you can't tell people what to do, but it was blood all over the streets and everything. And it was the guy out there. I do know that he did tell the police everything. He told the police that the baby father put the baby mother in the headlock, and then the other baby mother, pow her and unalived her. And so, yeah, it was really crazy. It was sad. I was like, God, man, that is sad. She was so pretty, too. Yeah, I watched that live on Facebook. I just came across it. Somebody shared it and I clicked on it. I'm like, what is this? And then I started seeing on the news like it happened yesterday morning. Yeah, it happened yesterday morning. Yeah, so I don't know, y'all. Some people are just so evil, so mean. So, well, the story we was talking about yesterday, I don't know who was in the chat that know about the story about yesterday about the cook Aisha and her husband. Um, he made a post yet last night. Ooh, Lord, that post was long. That was a very, very long post that he made. And I just, wanted to see what do y'all think about it. Do y'all think that, well, I don't know how many people follow the story, you know. She was saying that uh he he was beating her. I sent it to Miss D. I didn't hear about it. So sad. Or if I find it, I send it back because I just looked at it and kept scrolling. So if I do run across it again, I would definitely send the story to you. Yeah, it was live. Somebody went live, and oh Lord, child, baby, I couldn't look at it too long. I mean, blood was everywhere, like, and then after that, Facebook took down his live, his live. I mean, his whole Facebook page, because he had, I think he was a content creator also. So his page is gone because I went to find it. But then when I went back to the girl page, she said they discontinued it. So his page is gone. And I think the girl that did, I think hers gone. But before Facebook took it down, she did post and said they've been beefing. I think, listen, the way she put it, she's been wanting to do this to this girl since January. Okay. She says some people need to be out of here. Meaning, unalive. I follow. Hey, Denise, I got you when I get off, boo. Got you. Yeah, I read his post. You did? Okay, Miss Ashley, are you talking about the husband, right? Let me know which one you're talking about. I follow, but I haven't in a while. But I bought one of her cookbooks last year. Oh, you bought one of the cookbooks? Her cookbook was nice, right? She did have a lot going on, man. But he made a post last night. And Auntie Louis, if I see it, I definitely send it back to you. I got you. I'll send it to you. I just couldn't watch a lot of it. I don't know. Like stuff like that don't sit well with me. Well, Facebook took down both of their pages. Their pages is gone because the girl did say go look up his page. She said it might be gone, and it was gone. Facebook took the whole channel down because baby, they was tearing his ass up in them comments. Do you hear me? They was eating his ass out the frame. He gonna post and talk about some of the worst day of my life. I know that fuck it was. Boy, please. Hey, Teresa. Who are we talking about today? Okay. Yes, she did have a nice cookbook. Okay, we was talking about the lady that got unalived. That's what I was bringing to their attention. The lady got unalived, and her baby father, new baby mother, unalived her yesterday at her son's school. And now we're talking about Aisha. Aisha had domestic violence over the weekend with her husband on live. And everybody thinks Aisha is lying on her husband. Now, the post that he made, who said they seen that post? I think, Miss Ashley, that was you, right? That said you seen that post? Of the, I heard this morning that they didn't come together, and also that he didn't have her in a headlock. No, he did have her in a headlock. Because what happened was, y'all excuse me because I'm all over the place right now, okay? Then it was a white guy out there or a Spanish guy. He helped him to the fire when the police got there. He told the police everything. Everything that the baby father did, that guy told the police everything. It was a white guy, he was a Spanish guy, something like that. But he helped the fire. He helped his ass to the fire for that. He was like, you're wrong. You're wrong. Why are you doing that? Why are you holding her? Why are you doing that? The man went off. The man went off. So, oh no. So we gotta see, Yeah, we do. We definitely do gotta see what the police say about it. But they definitely said that they said he had blood all over him too. That's what they said. The daddy. They said the Hispanic man was lying. It wasn't the headlock. He was trying to hold her back from fighting. So I don't know. Oh, so we'll get the real truth eventually. It'll come out. It'll come out. Trust me and believe me, it will come out. Well, why did they even come to the school anyway? Why was y'all there? I mean, don't tell me that you did not know why your new baby mother was there. You knew your baby mother did not like your other baby mother. I do believe you knew that. And you knew she had a gun in that car. You knew that also. And I also believe you knew what was going to go down. You knew that. You knew it. And it got out of control. I definitely believe that. Hey, Auntie Strokes. Yes, I'm curious as to what the camera shows. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They'll get it together soon. They'll have it out. It'll come out. It'll definitely come out. It'll definitely come out. We will definitely see. Because I'm down to see too. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm down to see what the outcome is. But we'll see. Because sometimes things get screwed up in the media, until the police do their full investigation on stuff. But yeah. So Miss Ashley, yes, the husband read. Yes, I read the husband post last night. So how did you feel about his post, Ashley, when you read it last night? How did you feel about it? Do you feel like he's sad? Do you feel like he's gonna go back to the wife? Do you feel like he want the wife back? Do you feel like he loved the wife? Ooh, that post was so long. Good Lord Jesus, honey. I had to scan through it much as I could, child. My goddamn eyes was hurting, honey. But I did read it. I feel what the comments was telling him, like, don't blame her supporters. Because what he basically was saying last night, he was saying that her supporters did not like him. Before they could even get to know who he was, they did not like him. And they didn't like him because she brought him out on the platform. Right? So I think the way he was saying it in that post, behind the scenes, Aisha started feeling some type of way about her supporters. I caught it. By not liking, she's lying. She is a... Yeah, I know she lying, but what I'm trying to say... Oh, you wasn't on my live yesterday. I did a long live on that yesterday. I ain't doing no long live today. God damn, that live made me tired. But we came to a lot of conclusions with her. Wait, hold on. Where I was at, y'all? I got thrown off. Okay. Let me finish this. I'm gonna read your comment, Ashley. Stay with me. I do believe this. I do believe what he was saying in his post. He was basically saying that her supporters did not like him. He was feeling uncomfortable because her supporters didn't like him. The supporters were used to her coming live and cooking by herself. And that's fine because I've been following her for 8 years and she always been by herself, right? So the supporters didn't like it. So that's why I say sometimes you don't know what's going on in other people's house behind the scenes because we're not there. But if you read his post and you were smart, you would catch on to what he was saying in that post yesterday. He was trying to say that Aisha was not feeling well about her supporters not liking her husband. And she started complaining about it to the husband. Did you catch that, Miss Ashley? I feel like she will leave. He will leave if he haven't already. But I had a stamp and reread it. She has changed to me since she got with him. Yes, she did. She did. A lot of supporters said that. So Aisha was complaining to her husband behind the scenes that her supporters did not like her husband. She did not like that. And she didn't feel comfortable because her supporters didn't like her husband. So that's something she was battling with behind the scenes, and nobody knew but the husband. But the husband was still telling her, it's okay, baby, that they don't like me. Still do your content, still go live. And I believe that. I definitely do believe that. He was still motivating her. He said it. Only thing I do is read the post. I caught on to what he was trying to say. He said he was trying to say he never did anything to them supporters. They just stopped liking him. They as soon as they met him, they didn't get a chance to see who he was. Only thing they knew that he was in prison, and they looked at him as a failure, and she shouldn't be with him. They started judging him, not knowing who he was, and they didn't like when she used to bring him on camera. He clearly was saying that in his own way on his post last night. A lot been telling her since she met him, and when they told her she would tell them to stay out of her business. Well, she was telling them that again because they didn't like him. She was battling with her husband being on her platform and still trying to support her supporters to make them happy because they did not like him. They didn't like him. As soon as they met him and he came on that platform, they didn't like him. And see, I didn't know that. So I can't say I knew that because I didn't know that. I'm not going to judge the man because the man was in jail. Goddamn, a lot of people have been in jail. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is to say maybe her supporters should have gave him a chance instead of just disliking him, throwing him under the bus because he's being locked up. You know what I'm saying? So that was a battle for both of them. Let's be real, y'all. That was a battle for both of them because they was married. And she felt like she wanted to bring her husband to her platform and share her husband. Which, what I do believe, that she should have sat down and had a talk with her husband and bring him slowly to her platform. Just not bring him to the platform every day. Because she got to remember, no, her followers was not used to a man being on her platform. It was a big adjustment for her supporters. I'm not saying hate the man. God damn, some people so goddamn evil. Damn. I swear, I didn't know she had, no, I never knew she had 5 kids out of goddamn 8 years. Ashley. That lady was very private. And when I say private, she was very private. I only seen what she was putting out, right? And she was putting out as, you know, just living her life. I'm gonna say that because I don't want nobody to think I dislike her. I do like her, but she did, you know, she was doing some things that we didn't know. Okay, I'm not gonna judge her. Now, this is what the daughter said, that she was on drugs. I don't know. Now, I'm saying what the daughter said because I don't know. I wasn't in the goddamn house. You feel me? Now, was she an alcoholic? I definitely do believe that. She smoked cigarettes, so what? Everybody probably smoked before in the goddamn life. What's a fucking Newport, child? I smoke. I'm free from 7 months, you know? So, now... Yeah, Miss Ashley. I don't like doing that, Miss Ashley. I don't know. I just talk about shit, but I don't like dogging nobody out. But what do you feel, Ashley? Do you feel like she should have sat down and had a conversation with her husband before she brought her husband to her platform, to her supporters, right? And then after she had a conversation with the husband, then she should have had a conversation with her people to see maybe how they feel about it and let them know maybe it's not going to be an everyday thing. You know, sometimes he will be cooking with me and maybe he will build up his own channel. Y'all can follow him because he do have his own channel. He do know how to cook. He do have his own platform. Now, what I don't know, did he build his platform with her or did he have that platform before her? That part, I don't know. I don't know that part. But I'm kind of believing he built it, you know, when, you know, he met her. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. So this is what a lot of this thing that from too, y'all. He said that she was worried about what the supporters was thinking about him. Knowing they didn't like him. They didn't want him on her platform. He was giving her good advice behind the scene, telling her it's okay. Continue to create your content. Continue to cook. which a husband should have. So that was nice of him to even say those things to her, because he could have been like, fuck them. I don't care if they don't like me. You know what I'm saying? This is your platform. You can have me up there all the fuck you want. But he didn't go that route. You know what I'm saying? He still encouraged her to do what she had to do for her platform. So I give him that. I give him credit for that. Yeah, she should have waited a while before bringing Ricky on, because I was used to her being by herself. Exactly. Thank you. Lisa, I see you, girl. What's going on, Lisa? Yes. So that's what I wanted to hear. And I think so too, because I was used to seeing her by herself. I was. Out of 8 years, I followed her. You know, and every now and then you will hear her daughters in the background, but they wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, coming, you know, on her platform every now, you know, all the time. You know, they would help her do the cooks and stuff like that. They would film the food for her and, you know, and little stuff like that, you know. So I think that could have started a lot of this, why her supporters didn't like him. You okay, Lisa, baby? Hey, Brittany, girl. Hey, Miss CC. So yes, you know, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I seen him post that did break my heart. It did. And I was like, damn, I ain't even know that was going on either. That's why I said sometimes, y'all, we can't judge everything because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes in somebody's house, and we don't know what the person is saying to their spouse or to just the girlfriend or boyfriend. We really don't know. So we didn't know that he was telling her this behind the scenes to still boost her spirit, even though she was a damn drunk and beat the man and cursed the man the hell out. He still was trying to inspire her behind the scenes. You feel me? You know? So I don't think he was there to use her or anything like that. I do believe he loved her, and I do believe he still loved her, and I do believe he want her back. So listen, they was eating his ass up in the comments last night. I'm like, oh Lord. Lisa, was you in the comments last night, girl? Oh Lord, child, baby. They was eating him up. She also had some meth too. Huh? But I don't know if she still has it or not. Wait, let me get this off here. They was telling him last night, if you wanna go back to her, don't you sit over here and blame us. Oh yeah. They was like, yeah, she ain't gonna stop. She gonna abuse you again. Go ahead, go back. You gonna get what you deserve. They was eating his ass up in them comments. Yes, they was. They were, baby. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna be mad at him if he go back. It ain't my marriage. I think so too, Lisa. I believe that because I believe he loved her. She was inspired when he was she was when she was by herself, but since she been with Ricky, to me, she wasn't as inspired as she was. You know why? He telling us why now in that post yesterday. That was the reason why he posted that post yesterday, to tell us what was really going on. Her supporters didn't like him. They did not like him. So that's what he was basically trying to say in that post that he made last night, that her supporters did not like him. They didn't like him. So that's why she was coming on live, y'all. Listen, put two and two together. It basically tell you why she was looking the way she was looking all the time, looking down and all that. Because they didn't want her. They didn't want her to bring him on her platform. But that was her husband. You know? So she felt like, damn, this is my husband. This is my supporters. My supporters, they, you know, if I bring him on my platform, I may lose a lot of supporters. She probably didn't know which way to go. She probably just didn't know which way to go with the situation. Because he said it clearly that her supporters did not like him. He said he had conversations with her about the supporters did not like him, and she felt uncomfortable that her supporters was coming after him. She did not like that, but she was afraid to tell her supporters anything. She was scared to mention to them about it. So now that explains a little bit about her, her face expression and things like that when they used to do lives together. That can explain a little bit of it. Yeah, they said that yesterday too, and I think Lisa was saying that yesterday. I think Lisa said that too, that their moms knew each other or something like that from childhood. Yeah, they really don't like him, but they did good together to me. Yeah, and you know what? It's sad when you have to choose like that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That is sad because she wanted to be married. She wanted to be happy. She wanted to support her supporters because they support her by watching her and stuff, and that's how she get paid. And they buying her season and her cookbook and buying her stars. So she felt like, damn, what do I do? I love my husband. I love my supporters. What do I do? That's crazy, y'all. But again, like Ashley said, I think she should have just did one live and had a heart to heart. When she started feeling the way she was feeling about her supporters, that's when she should have came live and had a heart to heart conversation with her supporters. No cooking, no nothing. Just had a heart to heart conversations and let her supporters know how she was feeling. But of course, she's going to tell her husband because that's her husband, right? Of course, she's not going to tell her supporters because she felt like she would lose some supporters. They wouldn't be there for her. They would judge her. They would put her down, like some of them is doing. You was better without him. But see, they didn't. I bet you a lot of them did not read that man post, last night when he posted that. He's trying to give y'all a little idea of why she was looking sometime the way she was looking. It wasn't because, like people were saying, he was abusing her, because that's what the people were saying too. If y'all read the comments too from previous posts that he was posting, like he was abusive to her and he was doing this and doing that to her. No, she was looking the way she was looking. That explains some of her, facial expressions, I guess you will say, because her supporters didn't want him in her lives. Now you see how happy her supporters is now because he's not in that live with her. She's cooking by herself now. She had over 2,000 people in her chat yesterday when she was cooking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, over 2,000 people when she went live yesterday, and she went live twice, and she didn't stay live, long. She just showed what she was cooking, and she was, doing her cooking, and she came back, and I think she fixed the kids' plates or something like that. But the first live she did, she had like over 2K people watching her in that live. Now, I don't think he can go back in that house right now because of the domestic violence situation until it is handled. Now, I don't know if she'll drop the charges. I don't know if she'll keep the charges. I don't know how the situation may work, but I believe that man want to go back. Now, she said out her own mouth she don't never want him back. Do y'all believe it? What do y'all believe here? After she showed him, I think she should have he have stayed in the background. Yeah, yeah, for a little while. I think so too, Lisa. I agree. I agree. Yeah. And then if you want to help her out with stuff like in the background, while she's cooking, and things like that, that still would have been, like okay. But I mean, I kind of like understand what the supporters is saying. I kind of Like, understand. I mean, because it was like she just brought him right into her lives. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Darius Cook, he mentioned that too. You know, he didn't think that was a good idea, which I don't think it was a good idea neither. I really don't. I really don't. But the thing is, she was scared to tell her supporters the truth. She told the husband the truth because she really wanted the husband in her lives. Mm-hmm. She did. She really wanted the husband in her lives. But her supporters, that's not what they wanted. So I think he should have stayed, in the background, for a while, you know, or, she he could have did his own thing on his own platform. That would have been cool too. He could have did his own thing on his own platform. Maybe he could have, like, days that she didn't want to cook. Maybe he could have went live in the kitchen and did his own thing on his own platform. And maybe they had always be her people because he got a lot of followers. So that's why I was trying to figure out, like, did he get those followers before he met her, or he got the followers as he met her? I don't know. I don't know how that went. Maybe he could have did breakfast, on his own platform. Who follow him. Her supporters ain't got to always, been there to follow him and support him. Because trust me, if you'd have kept that cooking up like that, he definitely would have still had supporters from all over. It ain't had to be just her supporters. You know what I'm saying? I do believe he want to go back to the house. That's my belief. I believe he want to go back. I believe he want her back. I believe he's sorry that this happened. Now, is she sorry? I don't know because she don't talk about it no more, and she said she wasn't talking about it no more. So I don't know, but I do believe he loved her. I do believe she was looking for love when she married this man. I'm gonna be honest. Um, I think she didn't get the real love in her life as she should have had got from men, from her mother. I feel like she didn't treat her kids as children, as a mother. Um, I think he got those follows after she took him to use because I don't know she had a male friend at the time. Okay, got you, Ashley. Hey, Latte, what's going on, baby girl? Okay, because I was trying to figure out too, did he have that platform before he met her? I really, didn't know. Well, okay, got you, sis. Got you. Um, I think she was already broken before she met him. And this is this is how I feel, y'all. I feel like she was not ready for marriage. Okay, this is how I feel. I feel like she was not ready for marriage. I feel like she had a lot of things to work on, loving herself, um, building a bond relationship with her children. Um, she got a lot of childhood trauma. The daughter already stated that her and the mom did not get along for a while. They just now starting to get along. Um, I see a little narcissistic tendencies in her. She need to go to what they say it is. She drank like that. She need to go to the AA, something. She need to do something. She got more followers. He got more followers after he married her. Oh, okay, got you. Cause he will always say go. She will always say go follow him. Okay, so he already had a platform. Got you. Okay, okay, I got you. Right, got you. See, that's why I say he could have did some cooking stuff on his own. Okay. So, you know, sometimes people want a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife, but they're not ready. They're not ready. A lot of people just want that to uh and when you're not ready for she clearly not ready for no marriage. She had a lot of shit going on. Okay. She had shit going on with her children that she should have been working on before a man. Her drinking issues she should have been working on for a man. Okay. Her childhood trauma she should have been working on before a man. She did not need no husband. Okay. But maybe she thought by her getting married, it would take away some of her pain and her hurt and this and that. But no, it's not going to take away your hurt and your pain. What it's going to do, you're gonna get married to a good man like you did, because I do believe he's a good guy, and you're gonna run this man away. Every man you get, every man you marry, you're gonna run him away because they're gonna start saying who you are. Okay, they're gonna start saying you're the liar. Okay, you're a manipulator. You're a gaslighter. Um, Now we see you like to call the police and you lie, okay? Because you were straight lying in that yard saying things was that was not true, Lisa. I think they all should go and get some help. Right. Yeah, they should. She wasn't ready to get married. She was not ready for that marriage. I'm sorry. She was not ready. Now, I'm not going to say he wasn't ready to get married because he didn't know what he was coming into. But she was not ready to get married. She had a drinking problem. Her kids all over the place. She didn't raise a damn kids. You got a son down here in Florida in a damn foster home. One of your sons was in the mental hospital. You just now starting to get along with your mama. Like, and did y'all hear yesterday when she was live? She said that she went in the grocery store food shopping yesterday, y'all, and some lady attacked her. Did you hear it? She says that I guess was one of her supporters was very mean. Hey, open book. She ran into one of her supporters yesterday with two of her supporters. One of her supporters was nice to her, and the other one was mean to her. Did you hear that on her live yesterday? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was lying like Lisa. Yeah, she said she was in the supermarket yesterday, and one supporter attacked her. They was being mean to her, honey. She said that. I was like, oh gracious. They probably was mean to you because you was mean. You lied on your husband. That's why they probably was mean to you. I mean, I ain't saying that's their business to do somebody like that because it's definitely not. But that came out of her mouth yesterday. And then she said the other supporter um, was nice to her and gave her a hug. Yeah, but she definitely was not ready to get married. I don't think so. Mm-mm. When you got a drinking problem like that, you got childhood issues like that. She got a lot of trauma, a lot. She had a lot, and you can tell she been hiding it for so many years, so many years. That's why we didn't know nothing about her. That's why we didn't know about them other kids and all of that stuff. We didn't know nothing about that. I know I didn't know nothing about no other kids, them boys. I didn't know about the sons. I know about the daughter, but I never knew anything. But I think his post yesterday. I mean, it was a nice post. I think he wrote that post last night because I think he's hurt. I do think he want her back. I think he want to work the marriage out, and I think that's why he's not coming on his platform to completely put their marriage out there like that because I feel like he want to reconcile their marriage, but he just can't get back in that house right now because of the court issue that's going on. But I do believe he won her back. Women don't like when you fake domestic violence. Oh no, hell no. I don't like it neither. But she crazy. Oh Lord, God forgive me. I didn't mean to say that, but she got problems, y'all. She got issues. She got some issues going on. Her childhood was fucked up. It was fucked up. Okay. and she drank so much to get numb to ease away her pain. Because I think that's why she drank. And most people do drink like that. Because some people want to be numb. They don't want to. They don't want to. Feel the pain that they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So she just. And the daughter says she drank it every damn day. Even he says she drank it every day. So I just say, Lord, thank God that the husband was there the little time that he was there, to make sure the kids was okay, that the kids was in school. And, I don't know what was going on in the house, but, sometimes it sounded like it wasn't right. I do believe when he said that he was being abused the whole time he was married in that house. She was attacking him. I believe that. I do believe it. I definitely do believe it. She drank like a fish. Lisa said she drank like a fish. Hell yeah, every day. Sheesh. Damn. Not good for your kidneys and stuff neither. That's definitely not good for your kidneys. But yes, I do believe the husband won her back. I do believe the husband won her back. And the supporters is getting mad at him now because they telling him, when you go back, don't come back out here talking about what she did and what she didn't do. And some of them tell him he crazy. You shouldn't go back. And oh Lord, they was ripping him a new asshole, child. And I was just reading the comments laughing. I mean, a lot of women probably is gonna tell him don't go back for different reasons. Every woman have their own agenda from telling this man don't go back. What their agenda is, I don't know. Some women can be jealous because they ain't never been married before in their motherfucking life. So they don't know how it is to have a man, a marriage. Some women can be telling him because they truly don't want him to be arrested by her lies. Some women can be telling him to go back because they can work it out, that she love him, he love her. Some people can tell him don't go back because she lied and she'll do it again. So it's all reasons why people were saying what they were saying in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It's just all kind of reasons. I God damn it, I don't know. The supporters don't want him to go back. No. And I do believe if he go back, I do believe he gonna lose some supporters, which is sad. You know what I'm saying? Because he should be able to make his own decision. And maybe if you've never been married before, I guess you don't understand. That's all I can say. Marriage is so different between a boyfriend and girlfriend. It takes a lot. I don't know, y'all. It takes hard, dedicated work in a marriage. But again, I gotta say, y'all, she was just not ready. She was not ready, but this man didn't know what he was facing. He didn't know that. He didn't know that she had a lot of trauma in her life. God damn it, I ain't even know it. And I ain't even married her. And I've only been following for 8 years. And I didn't know that she had so much trauma in her life because she was coming on live so peaceful and happy, all groomed up, her hair done and stuff. And she would laugh and joke and talk about her seasons and, what she was cooking. She would prepare her food while she on live. I never thought none of this. I'm going to be honest. I just never, ever thought none of this. Never. I never thought none of this. So it's a lot of reasons why the supporters, every woman got their own reason why they're telling him, go back, don't go back, because of this, because of that. So, listen, I ain't getting in it. Okay? I wish both of them the best, but I'm not getting in it. But what I will say, if she lied on you the first time, she definitely will lie on you again. Okay? I will say that. And I will say, if you decide to go back, Ricky, because I'm not going to tell you don't go back and go back. That's your marriage. I'm not going to tell you that. But I'm going to tell you something. She will lie on you again. And I will tell you this also. You need to get counseling with her. If she don't want counseling, and I mean stick with it, first of all, you need to put it in AAA, AAB, whatever you call it. She need to get in there. Okay. All right. She needs to get in there. And y'all need regular counseling. Okay. And she need to give her daughter back. Okay. Let's start there too. Okay. Give your daughter a chance to get her daughter back. Okay. Don't just do that to your daughter. All righty. So I ain't gonna tell them don't go back. I ain't letting God beat me. I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna do that. You know, now ooh, Jesus. Now if this was a real I don't know. I just don't want to say that, you know, because I don't know what really happened in that house, but I just feel like she lied. I feel like she did lie on him. I don't feel like he did beat her. I do feel like she did abuse him, and I feel like she was doing it over a certain period of time. And people think that you got to put your hand on somebody by keep abusing them. No, you can abuse somebody verbally, calling them names, just constantly calling them stupid, dumb, you don't know shit, you this, you that. That's abuse. And maybe that's what she could have been doing to her husband. She could have been abusing him in that way because he said he was being abused by her every day. That's what he said out his mouth. That's what he said now, y'all. Her daughter lost her. Oh, I seen that yesterday, Lisa. Lisa, is it real? Hold on, y'all, because I got food in the oven. Hold on. Shit, I'm gonna burn my goddamn house down. Hold the hell on, y'all. Give me a second here. I'll be right back with you, Lisa. Give me a second, baby. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm baking me some chicken for dinner, y'all, with some potatoes. So, Lisa, where Lisa at? Shit. Lisa. So the door, that really is true, Lisa? Because I did see that. And I also seen Lisa, somebody, damn, how will I put it? Somebody want her to come to an event. That's what it is. Somebody want her to come to an event and sing for them. Did you see that too, Lisa? I said, that's great. That's nice. I'm happy for her for, for that. Oh, yes, it's true. Oh, wow. So how did she lose it? What happened? That's crazy. Wow. Well, Lisa, one of my supporters hit me up and say, Lord, don't let the mama find out, because the mama used that against her, honey, not to get the daughter. I said, hell yeah. She ain't got no money. She ain't got no job. She don't got this. She don't got that. Listen, baby, give your daughter her child back. Okay? You had the little girl now for years. You had her since she was 6 months. Okay? It's only right if you give your daughter a chance. Okay? Go back to court, however the judge see fit. Maybe every other weekend, every weekend, start her off seeing her daughter. I don't think you should sit there and take her daughter away from her until her daughter reaches the age of 18. Because, see, if you do that, right, and you think that you're being evil and vindictive of what you're doing to your daughter, it may backfire on you when your granddaughter get older and understand what's really going on. Okay? So be careful what you do to your daughter, because you doing this out of revenge, because you don't want your daughter to have that baby. Okay? You want your granddaughter because you didn't raise your goddamn kids and was a mother to your kids. because it's obvious the only child that you really raised was your daughter that you got to live with you now. That daughter and your granddaughter. So you more of a mother to your youngest daughter and your granddaughter than you was to your other children. But what I'm telling you is, don't be evil and mean and spiteful to keep your granddaughter, because you don't want your daughter to have anything to do with her daughter. Because when her granddaughter get older to understand what's really going on, that granddaughter will turn on you. Because see, right now, the granddaughter don't really know what's going on because she's a child. She don't know why she with you. Only thing she knows, she lives there. That's all she knows. But as she get older, she will ask you questions. Grandma, why I never could live with my mama? Grandma, why I could never see with my mama? Grandma, why I could never go out with my mom? Why can I do this? Why can my mom pick me up? Why can my mom? She's going to start questioning you as you get older. And you're going to have to come up with some questions to answer for your granddaughter. And she's going to also have questions for her mom. Mom, why did grandma have cussed at me? Why couldn't you do this for me? Why couldn't you do that for me? And then she's going to start to seeing things from her own eyes, and she'll dislike you for that. Now, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. So be careful of what you do. She said people was picking at her from the day one, and she said something, and they find her. Oh, gotcha, Lisa. Because I seen that too. Uh-huh. Yep. Yes, April. That little girl is gonna grow up and she gonna want to ask questions why the grandmama had her. That's any child that anybody raised them. They're gonna ask, what, where's my real mom? Why this, why that? They're gonna have questions. And what are you gonna tell your granddaughter? Oh, because your mom, she was doing drugs or selling drugs, this and that, and then the mom gonna say something different, and the daughter gonna start, the granddaughter gonna started saying things in you that she don't like. If you're still drinking, that's probably gonna be one of the things that the granddaughter don't goddamn like. The granddaughter gonna start saying you a big goddamn liar. Listen, these some smart ass damn kids that's growing up now. Okay, shit. My grandkids know more about technology than I do. Okay, because I had to call them and ask them goddamn shit. My granddaughter under 12 years old, even a 10-year-old can tell me shit that I don't even know. So these goddamn kids ain't stupid. Okay, so you need to give her daughter back. Give her daughter back. Give her a chance. She needs to put that baby back in daycare. Well, how old is the baby, Lisa? Ain't she 5 or 5? Because I know that baby. Wait, hold on. Lisa, that baby home all day with her? Please answer me. Head Start? Because I know they got Head Starts and stuff, 3 years old, you go to Head Start. So the baby just stay home all day? Well, yeah, they do got Head Starts at 4 years old. Because here they start at 3, from 3 and 4, and then you go to kindergarten at 5. So, yeah, I'm like Lisa. That baby should not be just in that house all day. If they got like free Head Starts or something like that. And maybe she don't want to put in daycare because she don't want to pay shit. Yeah, she did. Lisa said she's 4 or 5. She's 4 or 5. And see, that's why, especially if she home and ain't doing nothing. Are you teaching the baby her ABCs, her numbers, her colors, learn how to write her name, learn how to write sentences? Like, are you teaching her something while she home every day and all day? That would be great. Buy her a little desk and teach her, help her. So when she do start school, she would know things. You know what I'm saying? And maybe if you had a good communication and relationship with her mom, I think her mom would have went half with you, even if you can't afford it to put her child in daycare, because at least her child would have been getting out of the house during the day instead of sitting in the house all freaking day. Like, come on, lady, what we doing here? That's crazy. Like, you got this child sitting up in the house all day. All day. She don't want him on camera. Because you see, yesterday, I don't know if y'all seen, she was telling him to move away from the camera. She was like, go back that way, go back that way. She don't want him on the camera. So, I mean, before you go live, you should have him in the room, sitting down, watching TV, blah, 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 whatever, before you go live. That's what you should do. She needs help. She definitely needs help. She definitely needs some help. And I hope she can get her own daughter back and raise and raise her daughter. I think she deserves it. Come on, she had her daughter since she was 6 months. Give her child back. She said she want to see her daughter go to school and stuff like that. And the mother also stated that sometimes the grandmother put the baby on pull-ups. That's what the daughter said. Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna say, I don't know if he's gonna go back or not. I wish both of them the best. He needs to sit and think this thing out. If he go back, would this be safe for him? He need to ask himself, would she do this to me again? Because this time it may can leave you up in jail for, quite some time. Because, every time you go to jail, they always look at your background. And they always pull your background up and talk about your background. Well, he was locked up such and such year for this and that. He served such and such time. They always do that. So that's something you got to think about. But see, me, if I was him, I wouldn't per se go right back into that household with her. I will stay where I'm at now and let her get counseling. We can both get joint. We can both do counseling together as husband and wife. But I'm going to stay here and you're going to stay here. And also, I need her to go to AA classes. I need that to happen too. Okay? Because she definitely needs both. No doubt about it. She needs both. April girl, what's going on, my love? Is Christina her stepdaughter or her biological daughter? I don't know. Oh, Lord, Ashley. I don't know, Ashley. I don't know. Ashley, find out for me. Let me know, girl. That's a good question right there. That's a good question. Wait, Ashley, are we talking about the little girl? We talking about the little girl that lives there, right? The little one that go to school. We talking about her, right? Because if you're talking about her, that is a good question, April. Ashley, because you know why? I never knew of a little girl. No, that's her real daughter. Bella. Bella is the granddaughter. Yeah. She said she didn't take Bella away from her daughter. That's what she said. She said she did not take Bella away. She said that Bella's mother and father. Now, I do remember when Bella mama was staying with her, and I do remember when Bella mother was dating the baby father. I remember all of that. And I remember when Bella mama got pregnant with Bella, and the grandmother never liked it, Bella father. I remember all of that. And she used to talk about it. And I remember when she said that Bella mother and father was into drugs. And the police stepped in and called CPS. And that's how she lost the child. Is I'm right, Lisa? That's her daughter, and Ricky have 2 daughters. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Ricky daughters are they over 18, Lisa? Are Ricky daughters grown? So when the police, because the police will call CPS if it's any abuse, and child, pedophile, stuff like that, and drug, that's their job to notify CPS. So CPS was called by the police, and CPS gave the grandmother Bella. That's how the grandmother got Bella, got custody of Bella because of that. This is what the grandmama say, because remember now, the daughter have not really spoke out and told the truth about why the mother really got Bella. But the mother told the truth how she got Bella. But the daughter, I got to say, she got to be honest too. If you can come out here and tell your mother's story, you got to also tell why the baby was taken from you. And when people ask her that question, she talks over that. She don't never answer it. But the mother told the story. You are so right, Miss D. No, they look like they can be 12 and 14. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Cause Lisa know too. Thank you. Okay, I am so confused. Oh, hey, sometimes shit like this can confuse you. Miss Ashley, it definitely can't confuse you. I ain't even gonna lie, it can't confuse you. That's why I asked Lisa. So he have 2 daughters, and her daughter. Thank you so much, Brittany. If anybody want to donate a coffee to my channel, you can click the link. Brittany just put it in the chat, and you can donate a coffee. Anything is good. It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 2. It's good for me. The mother, the daughter should come out and tell her story, because if you're gonna say, "Well, I've been trying to get my baby back, and blah 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 blah, and I can't get my baby back," you deserve to have your baby back, and I'm not gonna lie about that. You deserve to have your baby back, but tell the story why you couldn't get your baby back. And also, do y'all think she should say how she lost the baby? And do y'all feel that she should say what stopped her from getting the baby back, the 4 years that she been fighting to get her baby back? Cause y'all heard her say she been trying to get the baby back for 4 years. I'm just Lisa. Lisa say, laugh out loud. I be all in them people business. Hey, Lisa, it's okay, baby. It's okay, Lisa. Lisa is funny. That's this. What's the story, you all? I'm sorry, I had a meeting. Oh, we talking about Aisha Denise that she lied on her husband. And listen, all right, y'all, we gotta catch Denise up. She had custody of her granddaughter since the granddaughter was 6 years old, right? The granddaughter is like 4 or 5 years old. The granddaughter was taken from Aisha, which is the grandmother, because due to, I think, drug selling out of the house or the streets or whatever the case may be. The police called CPS years ago. The police called CPS. CPS gave the baby to the mama. Now the daughter want the baby back. And I feel that she should get a chance to get her daughter back. But she should be honest about it. If you're gonna talk about your mother issues, talk about your issues also. Don't sit here and put your mama down, but then you don't want to talk about why they took your daughter. If you want to be transparent, you gotta be transparent with everything. You sitting here saying your mother's an alcoholic, your mother's a drunk, your mother on drugs, your mother is an abuser, your mother is toxic, your mother this, your mother that. But when people ask you one simple question, why did CPS take your daughter or DFC, or you won't answer that. Hey, Rebecca. Okay, Lord, I didn't know all that extra stuff. So, Denise, listen. The husband said he been being abused by his wife for quite some time since he been married to her. He said he been being abused by her, but he was never saying anything. This is what the husband said. Hold on. Let me go back to it. That's why I said I was following Aisha and remember. Hold on. That's why I said I was following Aisha, and I remember Aisha having and 2 daughters on camera while cooking. Yes. That was the 2 oldest daughters you talking about, Ashley. Because I think one of them daughters now is 19. It's a 19-year-old one because she's living with a friend. Right, Lisa? Where Lisa at? You hear, Lisa? The daughter says she's going to tell the whole story. Good. I think she needs to. Let's be honest. She needs to tell it. Now, Lisa, where you at? The 19-year-old daughter is living with a friend, correct, Lisa? Yes. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Okay. Now, Lisa, the mama had three girls, correct? Because we got to ask Lisa a lot of this shit now. I heard she said she has plenty of videos. That's probably why she got plenty of video. He got plenty of videos. He sent them to the stepdaughter, Denise. He gonna use them in court. That's where he got the videos from. He got the videos from the stepdaddy, the husband. Okay, Lisa said yes. Everybody don't come for me. She don't want. Wait, I heard she has plenty of videos. That's probably why she's telling everybody don't come for me. She don't want to be in all the way exposed, but I think she's going to, but she's going to put it on the floor. Yeah. And maybe she shouldn't if she's trying to get her daughter back. Maybe that's not a good idea, neither if she's trying to get her daughter back. Maybe she shouldn't put that out to social media. Maybe she should keep that for her attorney. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Maybe she should just shut the fuck up. Because see, sometimes we think we're hurting other people. Sometimes you can fucking hurt yourself too. So one of the oldest daughters that was on camera with her is Bella's mom. Yes, that was Bella Mama. That was Bella Mama and the other sister, right, Lisa? The 19-year-old sister. Those were the 2 sisters that used to be on camera with her, helping her with her logo, filming for her. Those was the 2 girls. Correct, Lisa? Yes. Okay, got it. Yeah. I'm getting it, y'all. I'm getting it with the help of Lisa in the chat. Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah. So, yes, those were the 2 daughters. And because when Aisha first started her platform off, she didn't really know a lot, y'all. She was a new content creator. Because when I started following her, she didn't really have no followers. You understand what I'm saying? So her daughter is not lying about that. Her daughter did help her. You know, she did. The daughter did. You know, and then she, She was filming the food for the cookbooks and all of that stuff. So the daughter did help her out a lot. I guess it went sour after that shit. I don't know, god damn it. She have 3 girls and 2 boys. Yeah, because the little girl that still stay with her, right, Lisa? Now, let me shut the fuck up. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Lord have mercy. See, Aisha's looking for love, and she's not ready for love from a man. I'm gonna say that because she's an abuser. Okay. Look how she did them kids goddamn daddy. She married them kids goddamn daddy, and then she divorced them goddamn kids daddy after she got the goddamn kids back. She only wanted him to get the goddamn kids out of foster care. When the goddamn kids came out of foster care, she didn't even want the goddamn man no more. What type of shit is that? So she likes to abuse men. She likes to abuse men. She used men for her own secret shit. And when she get through with him, she throw him the fuck away. She don't want him no more. Now, when she came, Lisa, was you fuck? April, I can't help it, girl. Lisa, was you following her when she came live that time and told that story about that man tried to unalive her, Lisa? Shit. She's looking for love in all the wrong places. Exactly. Ashley, yes. How the fuck you want a man to love you and you ain't even love your own fucking kids? Okay, Lisa, you was following her this? Ooh, Lisa be having a tea, girl. Ooh, Lisa, yes. Mm-hmm. Now, yo, I don't know if the man tried to unalive or not, but I'm gonna say this. Thank God she made it out if the man did. But now I'm gonna tell you this: the daughter says she lied. I don't know if she lied. I just know she came live one day and she shared that story. And Lisa know I ain't lying because Lisa was following her too. That's what she said. Okay, she said she did not want to talk about it no more. That's what she said. So I'm gonna salute her. That if that did happen, she got out safe. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna pick at that. And she's still saying that. Yes. 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 So she have a lot of hurt and pain there. She definitely have a lot of hurt and pain. Her and her mom didn't always have a good relationship. So a lot of her trauma started from her mother. So let's make that clear. That started from her mother. Now, I don't know what the daddy at, god damn it. I'm just saying the mama. So, her and her mother, they are in touch with each other now. They do talk. She did say she talks to her mother every single day. She did say that. Okay. And her mother did not like the husband. Okay. Period. The mama did not like the husband. The mama probably wanted the husband, or she just didn't want him with the husband. Maybe the mama's a miserable motherfucker too. God. I'm sorry, y'all. I just said. Y'all, I'm sorry. I just had to say that. Because, y'all, sometimes family can be miserable as a motherfucker and jealous. Okay? The mother could have been jealous. Because, listen, why you gonna go and tell your daughter that you don't like her husband? Who gives a fuck that you don't like her husband? You should have kept that to yourself, that you did not like her husband. And then on top of that, if you was going to share that with your daughter, you should have sit down at the right time and had a conversation with your daughter and maybe sit and explain to your daughter why you don't like her husband. Because I can believe and I can rest for sure you had no reason to dislike her husband. You probably wanted her husband. You probably was upset now because she was becoming to be happy because she had this man in her life and you ain't got no motherfucking man. Okay, I'm just trying to picture the mama life right now. Okay, you probably bored as hell over there, ain't doing shit. Your daughter done found love, a good man. You dislike him, you jealous of him, and you don't want her to be with him. Okay, so this is why I say your daughter trauma started with you. It started with you. Okay, and that's why she treated her kids like that. Cause I'm telling you, y'all, she treated her damn daughter. She treated her daughter like that, y'all. Okay. You on it today, my girl. Yeah, the mama is jealous. The mama wanted that goddamn husband. The mama wanted. Y'all, it's a mamas out here like that, y'all. They jealous of their daughters, y'all, but they won't never say it. But they would do little sneaky, slick shit, towards the daughters, and they would get in their daughter's mind, and they would manipulate their daughters and start telling their daughters, little things about the boyfriend or the husband. And the daughters, they love their mama. You got a lot of daughters, they love their mama, but some daughters will fucking give it to you blood unraw and uncut. Mama, stay out my motherfucking business. Then you got some daughters, they soft-hearted. You know what I'm saying? They gonna listen to everything that goddamn mama say, not knowing the goddamn mama wants your fucking husband or your fucking man. Not knowing your mama's an unhappy motherfucker over there. Because Charlie done fucking packed up his shit and Charlie is gone. Charlie not coming back. So now what your mama doing? Your mama looking into your house ready to fuck up your relationship because she already done fucked up hers. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I believe the mother did not like the husband for no reason. She probably didn't have no reason to dislike the husband. And Aisha went and told the husband, and the husband felt some type of way. She said, my mama don't like you, which I feel Aisha was. God forgive me, I ain't gonna say that. Aisha, why would you even tell? I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave out what I was gonna say. Why would you even tell your husband what your fucking lonely ass mama said? Because I know your mama lonely as hell. Your mama lonely, girl. Your mama ain't got nobody. Your mama, that's why your mama pick up that phone and call you all day. Because you say your mama call you all day, every day y'all talk. That's why. Can't you see? Your mama lonely as shit. She ain't got nobody. She get up in the morning and don't do shit. Let me pick up this. Let me call Aisha and see what she doing. Your mama lonely as hell. And you should even told your husband what your mama said. How did you think your husband felt when you told him that, your mama said that? That probably messed up his ego. But his mom and her mom was best friends. Shit, they probably ain't best friends now. Royal D, go on and say it. Hey, Rebecca, I try to be respectful and shit. Because, I wouldn't tell my husband that my mom don't like him. No, it's all depends on how you say it and when you say it. It's a place and time for everything, and I'm getting from Aisha that she said this to her husband at the wrong time, and I believe she said it to hurt his feelings, let you know my mama don't fucking like you neither, because she looked like she's a get back, meaning she like to get you back and hurt your fucking feelings. Yeah. And play victim at the end. Yeah. Her and her mom look like twins. Oh, I never seen the goddamn mama. But I tell her, mama, you need to stay in your lane. And you ain't got to disrespect your mama and tell your mama to stay out your relationship. You don't have to do that. You can tell your mother how you feel in a nice, respectable way. Okay? Because some moms out here will ruin their kids' relationships. They will. Because some moms is not happy. And they don't want to see their own kids happy in a good relationship. And it's sad. And it happens every day. The mom probably over there lonely. Bobby probably already done left her. Shit. What the hell? And Aisha, she drank so damn much, she probably just, felt like, okay, well, my mama got her reasons why she don't like him, So let me just go on and tell, Ricky, my mom don't like you. My mom don't want me with you, Ricky. Like, girl, you slow. Because I would ask my mom, why you don't like my husband? What's the problem? What did he ever do to you? What did he ever say to you? Have he ever disrespected you? Yes, I would ask my mom because, bitch, I'm not gonna go against my motherfucking husband. And I love you too, mama. But I'm gonna sit there and have a talk with you now. We're gonna have a one-on-one conversation because I need to know, did my husband ever say anything to you, do anything to you? Did he ever disrespect you? Did he do something wrong or say something wrong to me and you heard it? What's the problem? Because I need to know so I can know what I'm working with. And you don't have to disrespect your mama to get these answers that you want. I'm just saying. You don't have to do that. But some mamas just, ugh, they lonely. Some mothers just lonely. They don't want to see their kids happy. And that's sad. And it sounds like she's one of those, mamas that's like that. But I pray for the mama too. I will. I pray for the mama, you know. Stay out of your daughter's marriage, you know. They newlyweds and already fighting, going for a divorce. They ain't even been married a year. Like, what the fuck? Like, damn. That's some crazy work, y'all. It's crazy. Like, ooh, Jesus Christ. Help me, Lord. Jesus Christ. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But I pray for all of them. I do. I pray for all of them. I pray that the oldest daughter doing what she's supposed to do behind the scenes to get her baby girl back. I do think I'm being honest now. I do think she deserves a second chance with her daughter. I do think the mother need to be fair and give her daughter back. She made a mistake. Whatever the situation was, we all have made mistakes in our life. Don't hold that against your daughter forever. Because if you do that, it's like you being bitter right now. Okay? Give her baby back. Let her experience being a mom to her daughter. You know? And you know what, y'all? The good thing about it, she still didn't have no more kids. You know what I'm saying? She still got her one daughter, even though her mom had her daughter for all these many years. Now, normally you see children her young age and somebody got custody of their kids, they probably would have been out here already, ain't doing as good as this girl doing, and probably would have had 2 or 3 more other kids. This girl never had no more children, and she's standing on her feet to do the best she can. So I grant her that. You know what I'm saying? I always say that you can talk to your mom without disrespecting her. Absolutely. 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 You can talk, And Lisa, we got some moms out here that's would think that you disrespecting them because you asking them questions. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel that's disrespectful because some moms are very angry, aggressive, bitter, controlling, manipulative. So if you ask them a question, you don't ask me a motherfucking thing. I'm your goddamn mama. You got some mamas out here like that. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about, Lisa. You don't ask me shit. I say what I want to say. I'm your mama. You ain't my mama. They start saying little shit like that. That because you somebody's mama, you got to still give your daughter respect if you want your daughter to give you respect. You know what I'm saying? You just can't sit out here and disrespect your kids now. You got to, and I don't like when a lot of mamas do that shit. They feel they can talk to their kids in the kind of way, disrespect their kids and shit, and always tell my son, who the mama? Who the mama? But you got to realize these kids are grown to have their own families now. And they're not going to tolerate disrespect from you because you're their mama. So that's why I understand what Aisha's daughter is saying. She was not taking no more disrespect from her mother. She was done with it. I understand that. I can't get mad at her. But I think she do deserve her daughter. I don't think Aisha had none of them kids that the way she drank, to be honest. I don't think so. The way she drank like a fish. you know? I mean, and you know, my mama told me this years ago, right? A lot of people that smile the way she always smile all the time, watch them because them the sneaky motherfuckers. They got a lot of hidden agendas. they got a lot of hidden agendas. Okay. My mama always told me, watch them type of people that always smile and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give you them little smirks and stuff like that. Cause those be the ones that always got them hidden agendas. And damn sure she was one of them. I don't think so neither. Yeah, Lisa, she don't need them sharing. Not drinking like that. But Lisa, do you think she may calm down now, being that all this is, it's up in the air? Like, cause I'm quite what I'm quite sure that she done got news that her daughter is taking her back to court for the baby. She's fighting this DV case. So you think now she may like calm down with the drinking a little bit right now? Do you think so? Lisa. Ah, Lisa. Lord Jesus, have mercy. So she may calm down with the drinking. Because you see, she have not really been going live like she often do. Have you noticed that, Lisa? I noticed that. hmm well, now she's only doing like one day alive. One day. She do one live a day, I'm trying to say. Yeah, one live a day. Because normally she'll do sometime like two or three. But she cut back a lot since I guess all this stuff going on. She cut back. So hey, mm, we'll see. But I do believe he's a hurt man. He's hurt. Um, I do believe he love her. I do believe he want her back. She says she ain't taking him back. I don't know. I don't know. I wish they could work it out because they newlyweds, so I wish they could work it out. Um, and I wish that in the mix of it that she can go get help with the drinking situation and she can also get counseling, um not only with their marriage but counseling with her childhood trauma, because this is what all this is stemming up from. This man didn't know what he was walking into. He didn't know that. you know He probably has been in prison, was ready, to settle down, get married, be happy with a good woman and family and stuff like that. Didn't know he was walking into an abusive marriage with this woman that had baggage that already came with her, because you can clearly see a lot of her baggage was already there. This man didn't bring no baggage. She had already had unhealed baggage. Period. Yeah, she already had unhealed baggage. And this man didn't know what he was, walking his stuff into. You know? Yes, yes, he came right now, but he'll go back and she's going to start back. I believe that. I believe that. But you know what? Like I said, Lisa, maybe if he do if they do decide to come to an agreement, both of them, because gotta be, both of them agree to it. If they decide as a married couple to take each other back, I think that should be set in place. Both the marriage counseling and the counseling again for her unhealed trauma before he came into her life, and with the AA, the drinking. That's just how I feel. Yeah, that's how I feel that it should go. Because if those things don't fall in place, he's definitely gonna be abused again by her. And this time, baby, this time may not work as good as he wanted to. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that should be. But she gonna have to take full responsibility and accountability and own up to her behavior and say, yes, I want my marriage to work. Yes, I will go to AA meetings for my drinking, get my drinking together. And I mean, the cigarette smoking, that's cool. If she want to smoke, let her smoke. But with the alcohol abuse, she need help with that. With her childhood trauma, she need help with that. That's why she was abusing her husband, y'all, because it was so much childhood trauma that she adored when she was a child coming up. That's why I said her mama probably ain't shit neither, because the mama probably did a lot of shit to her. You know what I'm saying? And she was brought up in abuse. That's why she abused her children. Okay? That's why she didn't want her kids. She abused her children. She wasn't a mother to her children. And now what happened? It spilled over to every relationship that she's in. Okay? Now the ex-husband that she said that unalive, if she got out saved, God bless her, But how do we know if that's true? Even though she told the story, we never know what she could have did to that husband, the ex-husband, for the ex-husband to retaliate on her and put hands on her, because she is the aggressive person. I do see that she is an aggressive person. You see how she grabbed his phone out there on that back porch? Did y'all see that? And he said, "Give me my phone." She grabbed the phone and got very aggressive with him and then slammed the door. She's aggressive. She's aggressive. She likes to fight men. We see that. So we don't know why that other man did what he did to her, the ex-husband. But we can clearly see a little bit, She's an aggressive woman. So all this steamed up from her childhood, all of it. And she never went and got help for it. And see, that's why she should have stayed alone. Don't keep bringing men into your life, hurting men, because that's what you're doing. And then you want to call the police on them and say they did this and they did that to you, when you know your situation, that you are still traumatized, you are still hurting, you are still in pain for the things that your mother did to you. Okay? You took it out on your kids, you abused your kids, called your kids' names, you did this, you did that, etc. to your kids. Your daughter told the whole damn story. And if your daughter didn't tell the story, I would have peeped the shit apart anyway. Okay? Oh, no, she wasn't scared. She wasn't scared. No, she definitely ain't scared. I don't see no scared in her body. I feel like that was an act for the camera. She manipulated the system. When she bent over and said, "Oh, he just scratched me in my back. Oh, he just, oh, I'm like, wow, y'all. That was crazy part. That was really crazy. That was really, really crazy. I was like, this lady is really crazy. She needs some assistance here. She do, and she needs not to be doing that around them little children. But hey, who knows when she better stop before she mess around and lose both of those children herself. That's what she need to do. Okay, with all that drinking. So she needs to stop that. If anybody want to donate a coffee, you can, because I'm going to get up off of here and finish cooking my dinner. I got my baked chicken in the oven and make me some mashed potatoes and some broccoli. That's my dinner for the day, y'all. Yeah, that's my dinner for today, honey. Let me see. Yeah, I think the coffee link is up in the chat somewhere. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, she ain't scared of nothing, honey. She ain't scared of nothing. She got them people think she's scared. She ain't scared. And now, what I do really want to know, though, what was shown on that camera that made him get arrested? It was something on that camera that she had to show those police officers. Because she told them, when y'all come here, I got footage that he slid me across the floor. That's what she said. And she said, I can show y'all. So thank you, Ashley. Thank you. So I would just love to know what was on them camp. Maybe it'll come out. I don't know. Maybe it'll come out. But see, let me say this. I don't condone to no man putting their hand on a woman. But what I will say, she seems like she's another type of woman that will make you hit her because of her drinking. Because when you drink, people will provoke you because they say that unspeakable, nasty, disrespectful shit to you, right? So sometimes those type of people will make you knock their fucking head off. Okay. Now, I'm not saying if he did hit her was right, but he did state that he'd been abused by her ever since he'd been living in her house. I'm waiting on that too. Yeah, I want to see that footage. Yes. Because I guess like they would show him the footage. I guess when they go to court or something like that, or if he get an attorney, the attorney will get the footage. And once the attorney get the footage, the attorney would show him the footage or whatever. If he get an attorney. But yeah. That's what I want to see. I want to see what was that camera looking like. That drinking and that mouth. Yes. That drinking and that mouth. Yes. That's exactly what it is. Yep. So I do believe that, he was abused by her verbally. Lots of times. I definitely do believe that. And y'all, that's why I believe that he left that house the first time when he left for a couple of days and then he came back. That's why I believe he left, because he didn't want to put hands on her and he was tired of being verbally abused by her. So that's why he left. So if he was a guy that liked to fight women, he probably would have fought her ass the first time before he even left. But no, that man packed up and left and went somewhere and came back. I tell you. Whew. Yeah, that drinking can be something else. People that drink like that, it can be something else. I'm glad I was never no drinker like that. Especially when you start getting drunk, going to fuck crazy on people. Like, god damn. So y'all, I'm going to get up off of here so I can finish up my dinner. Thank y'all for timing through. And one of my supporters, thank you for the 2 coffees. I appreciate you. Thank you. You know who you are. Thank you. Appreciate you, love. I'm going to get up off here so I can finish up my dinner. Yep, so that's what I'm going to do. So I see you guys when tomorrow. Y'all stay prayed up. I'll be over there tonight to see what's going on, who posts what. See if she cooking dinner tonight and going live. I see what the daughter posts. I just, I stay in the bushes over there, y'all. Okay? I don't want nothing. I don't want no snakes to bite me or anything like that. So I have to stay in the bushes. I have to stay in the bushes because I don't want nothing to bite me. But I hope y'all enjoyed the live today because I sure enjoyed y'all. Thank you, Latte. Thank you. And I see you doing your thing over there, Latte. Keep on going. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, baby. I see it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Lisa, give me some updates, okay, girl? They going to bite us both. Oh, Lord. I guess so, Lisa, because we be over there being nosy. Shit, they're going to be like, there go that damn D and there go that damn Lisa. I'm going to get their ass. Yeah. You is absolutely right, Lisa. Ah, shit. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow. And thank you again, supporter, for the 2 coffees. Appreciate you. Love you, sis. Okay. Y'all be good. Y'all stay prayed up. Okay. And y'all be safe out here in these YouTube streets and make sure you always keep God first. I love you guys and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and love.